Hello everyone and welcome to the Money Man. Now I've got an absolute treat for you today. I've got a wonderful, almost complete set. It's incomplete because the final denomination, the lowest denomination, has not been released yet. But it will be with us soon, and I'll update you guys when I get that. But if you've not seen the title already, I'm talking about the new Eastern Caribbean Central Bank Polymer dollars. They are absolutely exquisite, and I think this is going to be one of my favourite sets that I've seen in a long time. When I first saw the preview for these banknotes, I knew it was going to be one of the best series to be issued in recent years, and I tell you, they do not disappoint one bit. You have to get hold of these banknotes because they are absolutely exquisite in every way. Now, I've bigged them up. I hope they meet the expectations, because here is the first one, which is the 10 Eastern Caribbean dollar note, and it is absolutely wonderful, and I think this is my favourite one actually. Usually the higher denominations are the most visually appealing, but for me this one is absolutely amazing. I love the colour scheme. I love the vertical layout of the banknote. I love the nice orientation, this sort of diagonal orientation of the window. I love how there's sort of like a diagonal profile that goes throughout the note. It's really fantastic. Absolutely wonderful depiction of Queen Elizabeth II. Obviously, she is the Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, but also the Commonwealth of nations that make up the former British Empire. And obviously, all the little islands of the East Caribbean are part of the British Commonwealth. So they do continue to put the British monarch on their banknotes, and I really hope that they don't break with that tradition, because it forms a sort of brotherly bond of kinship with these countries that used to be part of the great imperial family. And you know, you can argue against imperialism and colonialism, justifiably so, and all peoples have the right to be free and independent, but I think we should also celebrate the mutual connections that we have, those things that bring us together in the spirit of brotherhood and sisterhood, and I think the Commonwealth is one of those things. So for me, I'm always very happy to see QE2 on Commonwealth nation banknotes. So yeah, after that little sort of little rant there, I guess you could call it, not really a rant, but hey, you can see that we've got the flora and fauna of the Caribbean islands represented in this banknote as well. We've got the serial number down here with the prefix, and also across the bottom here, if we turn it around, you can see, you know, it's just a really spectacular banknote. It's so nice. The designers of this have really hit the ball out of the park. If we spin it around and look at the back, I love the back. There's so much going on here. Now you've got a ship, which obviously, being a chain of islands, the Eastern Caribbean islands, you know, obviously are big maritime peoples, fishing, that kind of stuff. Tourism is very big in the Eastern Caribbean. And what you've actually got is a depiction here, sorry about that, a depiction here of Admiralty Bay, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And you've got a really nice depiction of all the different little islands that make up the Eastern Caribbean. And obviously they all share this currency. So we've got Anguilla, we've got St. Christopher and Nevis, we've got Antigua and Barbuda, we've got Montserrat, we've got Dominica, we've got St. Lucia, we've got St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we've got Grenada. So all these different islands are represented in this banknote. Really nice. What more can I say? The banknote really speaks for itself. Let's look at the next one, which is the 20 Eastern Caribbean dollar note, and here it is. Now, the orientation of the design in the banknote starts to change a little bit. You can see that we've got this extra clear window that goes from left to right along the bottom, with the denomination and the same bird that was represented in the previous 10 dollar note. And you can see that we've got some nice little features here. You can see we've got ECCB 20, which is Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, obviously, and you can see that, you know, it's represented on the reverse as well. We've got these beautiful fish and a nice little sea turtle right there. Really nice how this sort of security feature catches the light. Very beautiful. You can see we've got the denominations in the same place, and up here we've got the denomination represented in Braille on the raised surface. As you know, I'm always a big fan of that feature in banknotes. And again, same beautiful portrait of QE2. Spin it around and look at the reverse, and you can see we've got Government House on Montserrat. Really beautiful. Really, really love this. I just love how we've got these nice sort of circles with these photographic images of different, buildings, and then we've got these beautiful depictions of, the flora and fauna that just sort of pop out of the banknote. It's so nice. And then we've got, again, another building at the bottom. It could be the same building, I'm not quite sure. But really, really nice banknote. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is the 50 Eastern Caribbean dollar banknote. Here it is. Now, I'm not too fond of the colour scheme of this banknote, but still, it is very, very, very nice. I love the contrast, I love the layout, the orientation of all the features, and again, I like how you get this feeling of, I don't know, it's almost like the sea flowing through the banknote in the security feature, in the clear window. I just think that's really, really nice. It's really nice. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that exquisite? Absolutely exquisite banknotes. I mean, I love British pounds, and I love the new Polymer series, but they're not as good as this. I wish my own country's currency was this cool. Spin it around, look at the back, and you can see on the back we've actually got Sir Dwight Venner, K. Dwight Venner, featured prominently on the back there. Looks like a very happy gentleman. Really, really nice. And you can see we've got some old buildings here, nod to the different islands' history, and yeah, really beautiful banknotes, and they feel fantastic as well. Okay, now the highest denomination that we have at the moment is the 100 Eastern Caribbean banknote, and here it is. Now the colour scheme is pretty nice. It's not as nice as the 10, it's not as bold, but there are some small intricate contrasts in the colour that make it distinct from the other banknotes. You can see, the different features, they sort of stand out a little bit more. But again, obviously, we've got QE2 again featuring prominently on the banknote, and it just looks really, really, really nice. You can see that the denomination in the reflective window has changed as well, obviously representing the higher value of the banknote, and the braille layout is different, so the denomination can be identified by the visually impaired. Spin it around and look at the back. And here it is on the back. We've actually got Sir Arthur Lewis here. And we've also got a mountain range, which is on St. Lucia, which is very, very nice. I would really love to go to the Eastern Caribbean, different islands. You can take cruises there. I know my parents have been on a cruise to many of these small islands, and they said it was absolutely phenomenal. So I would highly recommend it, something I hope to do in the near future. So yeah, these are the banknotes that we currently have. We're still waiting on the 5, which I believe is going to be released sometime this year. And when the 5 comes out, we'll have a complete set. But let me know what you think. For me, these are some of the best polymer banknotes ever produced, in my opinion. The layout, the design, the security features, the sophistication of them, they're wonderful. Okay, they might not be the most sophisticated banknotes, I will concede that. They might not be the most sophisticated banknotes ever produced, but they're still very, 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 very good. And I would say, even if you've got to pay over face value, which you're going to end up doing anyway for banknotes like this, go ahead, do it, get hold of them. They are really, really special banknotes, and I'm really, really happy that I managed to get hold of them quickly so I could feature them in this video for you guys. So let me know what you think. Do you agree with me, or do you not agree? Do you not like the portrait? Just let me know. I always like to hear contrasting opinions, so stick them in the comment section. Let me know if you want to see more polymer banknotes, because I'm trying to strike a balance between cotton, paper and polymer. And I know there's a bit of a divide as to who thinks polymer is, good or not or whatever. Just let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your opinions. As the Money Man, signing out for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye bye.